Hey guys, I'm Daniel from Tech, and this is a PSP 3000. So this is my PSP 3000 that has custom firmware on it, and is basically my emulator machine that I play games on, and it's extremely fun. But I thought I'd do a video on it, just to put in our Tech from the 10s playlist, just like the Solo 2s that I recently did, and the iPhone 4 that I also recently just did. So let's unbox. Well, I don't have the box, of course. I bought it actually at Willow Video. If you're in BC, it's like an old video store that you can buy You can buy SNES from there. You can buy an NES from there, NES games, Super NES games, all that stuff from there. All older stuff, which is really cool for somebody that really wants all that tech stuff, like this, that I bought for like 25 bucks. So good deal. And then I bought a case and some micro SD cards, charger, all that stuff for it. And now I can basically I have 64 gigs of games on here. Speaking of games, let's look what this is on. So I say micro SD and everyone's like, wait, but every PSP fan at least is like, but I thought it used a memory stick duo card. Well, it does. So this is the memory stick duo card adapter that you can put any SD card, micro SD card into, that just slides in like that. And I have 232 gigs that one has my emulators on it, one has my actual PSP games on it. And then it just goes in like a normal Pro Duo card, like a Sony card, and it reads it perfectly fine. As you can see, it actually reads megabytes and everything. It's, like I said, 32 gig, and it only has 2.3 gigs left. So it works really, really well. I mean, everything works on it. The triggers work on it. The Wi-Fi works on it, which I used to have before this I had a PSP Go, so a PlayStation Portable Go. It was just after this, so it goes PSP 1000, which was the big fat one, PSP 2000, which was the 1000 but slimmer, and then it was the PSP 3000, which was the newest of the new, and slim and all that, newest of the new of the big design, and then the PSP Go, which had the slide up to get the controls. Now you'd be asking, well, why did you go down a model? Well, I only went down to this model just because the PSP Go has a smaller card, and I couldn't put my micro SD cards into it, for one, and two, this is a way better it's a way better design in my opinion. Like, the controls are way nicer and the screen's bigger, and it feels better in my hands because I have big hands, whereas the PSP Go was about the size of this screen, and that's how it would work. So yeah, you can tell it's the PSP 3000 because it has the PlayStation logo as the home button instead of the home. It'll say on the 2000 and the 1000. Yes, it is a good device. Now the Wi-Fi does work, like I said, which is the switches right here, but it doesn't work with any Wi-Fi modem at this date, so it's kind of pointless to use it like that. And then has a headphone jack as well that has also the display port right there that you can put into a dock and then hook it up to your TV with HDMI, but I don't have that. Yeah, that's basically the PSP. Oh, and also it has the UMD drive that you can stick games or movies into. And then this is the battery cartridge. You just take off, there's the battery, you can take it out, all that stuff. Which I'm not going to take out right now because I don't want to restart the device. Power button right there, just to switch it to sleep mode. hold it and turns off. So this is the case that I have for it. It was like $14 on Amazon. It holds the PSP there, and then your game slots are supposed to go in there, or what they have is, this actually came with the device. If you have many of these, you're supposed to put them in there. And then I have the charger, which it's a USB charger that I bought on Amazon also for, I think it was like, I'd say $6. And then headphones for it, just because. And then this is the other SD card that I have for it. So would I suggest this? Yes, I would suggest this to people that want to use emulator or just play games that are better than an iPhone game, just because this has Assassin's Creed, it's got God of War, it's got Call of Duty, all that stuff. It's got real PlayStation games. And with that emulators, I mean, you can play NES games, Game Boy Advance games, all that stuff on this little device. So it's definitely worth it, especially if you find a good deal like I did for $25. Steal. Totally get it. Thank you for watching. This is the last video that we had. See you in the next one. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified of our videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, unless posted on Instagram.